Hello world, I'm an average Joe and I play games, and the Taken King hype continues. Last time I talked primarily about PvE and the need to implement some sort of looking for group feature in the Taken King. Today I'm going to be talking about Crucible and what I think Crucible is going to look like in the Taken King because a lot of changes are coming to the Crucible. And I'm going to give you three bold predictions for the new Crucible in the Taken King. So let's get started. First of all, bold prediction number one, Crucible in Taken King will be just as unbalanced as it is right now. Now, I'm not really talking about weapons. They're doing a lot of changes to the weapons, and we don't really know what those changes are going to look like. Hopefully, Thorn will not be as powerful as it is now. Hopefully, Last Word will not be as powerful as it is now, because those weapons really warp the meta, and it is possible to do well using other types of weapons, as you will see in this gameplay. I'm using kind of non-standard weapons here. They're still very strong. Plan C is one of the best weapons in the game. But otherwise, it's really difficult to do really well unless if you are using Thorn and a shotgun and a rocket launcher with grenades and horseshoes. So they're rebalancing all the weapons, so we'll see what that looks like. But the reason why I think that Crucible will continue to be unbalanced in the Taken King is because of the new classes. So right now the standard logic is that hunters are the most powerful Crucible class because of their supers. What they're able to do is they're able to activate their super and then go hunting for kills, whether it is Gunslinger or whether it is Blade Dancer. You can activate your super and then go hunting for kills. And what Bungie decided to do in Taken King is instead of amping down the power of hunters, they gave every class the ability to go hunting for kills. So the new solar-based Titan class with the flaming hammer and the Emperor Palpatine Darth Sidious Warlock arc-based class, both of their supers, you activate them and then you can go hunting for kills. So what's going to happen, even more than it is now, you're going to run into lots and lots of people running their supers about the 3 or 4 minute mark, and then throughout the rest of the game, you're going to turn the corner and then just be one-shotted by someone's super. And it's going to get super annoying and super old after a while. So I think that is going to warp the how the new Crucible will play out in the Taken King, and what will happen is Crucible will be, in some ways become a little bit more strategic, because the team that will win is the team that gets the most strategic use out of their super. So the team that waits for the heavy ammo boxes to drop and then activates their super and goes after the heavy ammo, for instance, or waits for their super to be active and then uses their super to go after flags or to go after capturing a flag in the new capture the flag mode. And so that is why, first bold prediction, Crucible will be more unbalanced than it is even right now. So second bold prediction, area denial is going to be king. So those solar grenades, those vortex grenades, dust those off, because those are going to be key in the new Crucible, particularly the 2 new game modes. So they're adding 2 objective-based game modes for the first time ever. So first is Call of Duty style domination mode, where only flag captures count. And so I'm assuming you get points for the longer you hold flags, and that's what wins you the game. So you can't just go walk around and kill whore like you do right now and expect to win the game. You actually have to pay attention to the capture points. And then the other one is a capture the flag type objective mode. And in both of those modes, being able to have area denial is going to be super, super important. So things like solar grenades, things like vortex grenades, trip mine grenades, lightning grenades. Those are all going to be very important to use to deny the enemy area in the game. So part of this bold prediction, Sunbreakers for Warlocks are actually going to be good in the new Crucible because they give you such a long duration for your solar grenades. You can drop a solar grenade on top of a domination capture point and deny the enemy that capture point for a very long time. Or while you are capturing the flag, you can drop solar grenades down hallways and block off those hallways. At the very least, you're going to get hit markers and know that an enemy is coming, even if they charge right through the grenade. And it will be important to pay attention to what your teammates are doing, because you can run through a solar grenade, you can run through a vortex grenade, and so the throwing a vortex grenade or a solar grenade down a hallway will not block it off completely. It'll only give you that early warning system. So you're going to have to pay attention to what your teammates are doing, and if they've thrown a grenade down that hallway, go ahead and throw one down the hallway as well, because having 2 grenades down that hallway will lock that hallway off. What will also be really key is the morph of the Warlock Super that gives you the huge area denial. That will be important, and not just in the domination, the new domination game mode, but also in the capture the flag mode. It will be super important to be able to cover runners as they are trying to run the flag back in. So dropping a solar grenade behind you, dropping it at your feet as you're turning a corner, so that anyone that is pursuing you is going to run into it. Or if your teammate has the flag and they're running, being able to lob a grenade behind them in order to cover them will be important. And so that leads me to my third bold prediction. Defender Titans are going to be the best PvP class in the new Crucible. And I know some of you guys are snickering right now and you're thinking that I'm a loser. Yeah, that's fine. I get it. Defender Titans are traditionally viewed as one of the weaker PvP classes, but shameless self-promotion, go check out my video on how to use the Defender Bubble to get more kills in the Crucible, because you can use the Defender Bubble very effectively to get kills in the Crucible. And Defender Titans are actually one of my favorite classes to play in the Crucible, right behind my beloved Voidwalker Warlocks. And so let me kind of lay out why Defender Titans are going to be very strong in the new Crucible. So first of all, they have area denial. So they have area denial grenades, and their bubble is the ultimate area denial weapon because it is so long lasting. You can drop down a bubble, particularly when you have Helm of Saint 14, and you can lock down a hallway or even really half of a map for a very, very long time. It's going to help you capture flags in the or capture domination points in the new domination game mode, and it's going to help you defend. So you can push up past a capture point, drop a bubble, and defend the capture point behind you very, very easily using the defender bubble. And in the capture the flag mode, it will be very helpful as you're running the flag, if you are a flag runner, to drop that bubble behind you, because particularly with something like Helm of Saint 14, because the enemy is going to have to advance through that blinding bubble and not be able to get shots on you while they are pursuing you. Or particularly as you are covering someone who is running the flag, you can drop a bubble and that becomes a safe area for them to run through. Additionally, Defender Titans have one of the ultimate trumps in the game in their EMP grenades. And so their EMP grenades will shut down any of the new supers that allow you to go hunting. So all of those supers that I talked about that will unbalance the new Crucible in that first bold prediction, Defender Titans have foils for those, and you can equip Armamentarium, and you can get 2 of them, so you can run an anti class setup where anyone that's a gunslinger or a blade dancer or a stormcaller or what's the new hammer? Is it called Sunbreaker? I think it's called Sunbreaker. or a Sunbreaker Titan, anyone that's running around with their super, you can shut them off very quickly. So it kind of reminds me of the Call of Duty days. And so back when I played Call of Duty a lot, I would always have a class that I would literally, the name of the class would be No BS. And so this class was, I would have a rocket launcher to shoot down enemy score streaks. I would have EMPs. I would have all these things. And the goal would be to prevent the enemy from doing all of the things that they were trying to do with score streaks or anything like that. You can run a Defender Titan that exact same way using EMP grenades. So there you have it. Gameplay is winding down. I will stop talking now. Those are my 3 bold predictions for the new Crucible. Let me know, comment section below, what you agree, disagree with me, and let me know what your bold predictions are for what the new Crucible will look like once the Taken King drops. All right, thank you very much. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, do all of that good stuff, and we will see you in the next game.